I am going to tell you a little story that we, the tour guides, give to our visitors a lot when they come. I'm going to give you one of them that you can digest, because not all of them is digestible tonight. And I'm going to give it to you because some of my other tour guide colleagues were here. And just a little background, I am a tour guide myself. I have been on the big buses and touring the visitors and so forth. So we always try to give them some humor that they can come back again. One of the humor we give them, it's not the story yet, but one of the humor we give them is when we are approaching the territory, we don't answer questions to do with cannibalism on the bus. We don't. So Master, that's correct, right? Yes? That's correct. Good. So when we are driving with them, we don't answer any question. If they ask, what is your understanding of cannibalism? We say, wait a bit, we are going to the territory. We don't answer the question. So when we begin to enter the territory now, we say, you asked the question about cannibalism earlier on. So now is the time we're ready to answer. And we say, we want you first of all to look around as we approach the territory and see if you see any smoke. And we tell them, if you see smoke, it means that we're going to have a ritual today. And one of you is not going back to that cruise ship, So we make a lot of humor out of the whole cannibalism story. And then, they laugh and so forth. And then we begin to tell them about the lack of understanding by the invaders, that when they came here, our people would be buried in the floor of the house, and that there was no flooring of concrete, it was earth. And the reason for that is because you'd feel close to that relative, that you keep them there. And then after so many years or so many time afterwards, another relative died, and so we would dig up that. When you dig to bury, you find the bones. And when you find the bones, we would take up the skull and we would put it around the house to keep the people there. But these people, when they came, not understanding the culture, said that we were eating people. We were man-eaters. That is why we had all these skulls around. They're really fascinated by seeing it and understanding it from a different perspective. So we do that all the time. And we if we see them looking a little sad, we give them the joke of the parrot. Good? So we tell them about the parrot now. Master, you with me? Master, you listening? Okay. Here's a tour guide too. So we tell them this story. There was this lady who had this parrot. The Americans, you have to say this parrot. Good? And the parrot could sing two songs. One was Jingle Bells, Jingle Bells, Jingle All the Way. And the other was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. But for the parrot to sing any of those songs, you would first have to crack the match and hold it under the leg of the parrot. So the parrot would up on the left leg and the match under the right leg. And then the parrot would sing, Jingle bells, jingle all the way. And then under the left leg, it would say, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So this lady, after 6 months of having the parrot, said, damn, you should be able to sing another song. So she kept on cracking the match after match, and passing it under the beak of the parrot, under the left wing, under the right wing. Accidentally, her last match in the box, as she passed it between the legs of the parrot, the parrot went, ooh, chestnuts roasting on an open fire.